plate. And we are underway.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boo. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
The 1-2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1. This one popped up, and a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Quick move to first, and he's back standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Bryce Harper, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Runner takes off. Ball outside. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. Man at second. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. That's a little high. Ball 3.
He's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Payoff pitch. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. The batter now will be Will Smith. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next offering is fouled back. Man on second, 2 down. Goes down looking. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill, Logan Webb. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a slow roller. Over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Swing and a foul straight back. 0-1 down. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Bunting for a hit. Harper. And he's out on the tag. 2 down, base is empty. Juan Soto down. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And a ground ball to first. And foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging. Second inning set to go. Here is Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
That one just misses. Ball one.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
This one popped up. Santana under it. And there's one down. Here comes Schwartz to the plate.
The designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. That came out. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Back here in Houston, stepping in, Junior Caminero. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. One away. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Swing, a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. One down. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Fires to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him, Austin Wells. Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here in Houston, leading off, Roman Anthony. There's a swing and a drive. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield, and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Checks over to first, back safely. This is Bryce Turang. And it's fouled off. Ripped on a line to center. And there's one down. One out man at first. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's 0 for 1. In the air, right field. Tatis moving under it. And there are 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Reached on an infield single his first time. In the dirt. High fly ball, right field. Tatis under it. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning, Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Ketel Marte.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. He's there. He's got it. Now there's one away. Back to the top of the order now. Now here is Geraldo Perdomo. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Witt over to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 1 so far. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Crow Armstrong in position. And that is that. Back here in Houston. So here is Bryce Harper. And that is out of play. Just missed. Line into right center field. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. We've all seen a defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Smith now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Got him swinging for the kill. The tag and they get him at second. That's a double play. Here comes Aaron Judge. He popped out his first time.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Picks up. Back here in Houston, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Juan Soto. Right side, and that chance handled. Harper takes it himself. One pitch and one out. And next is the designated hitter, Junior Caminero. First offering way inside, almost got him. Swings through that one. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He flexes his power with that swing. One down. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Fires in time. Here's Manny Machado now.
The comeback, third baseman, Manny Machado.
To third, Bregman. Throw goes to second. Now they get it to first, and it's in time for the out. So, hey, whatever works, I guess. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. We go to the top of the fifth, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. Late with the swing there. And a swing and a miss. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now it's Alex Bregman. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Out to short. Throws to first in time. And the first 2 set down at the top of the fifth. Now the left fielder, Roman Anthony. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Anthony measures 6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2022. Throw on to Santana. Out number 3.
Here comes the mic when I come to. Here comes the mic when I come to.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
Ball outside.
The 1-0. Line drive to short and caught. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Julio Rodriguez.
Base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Now batting.
So, man aboard. Here's Ketel Marte. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. So back to the top of the order. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Bounces out at second. Next pitch is outside. That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. Rodriguez in to score. And they take a 3-run lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Back here in Houston, digging in, Bryce Terang. Tried to check his swing there. Appeal to third. No swing. And the 1-0. Swings through that one for strike one. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Back. To the top of the lineup. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And a big swing and a miss.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you feel the ball.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Go, and they got him. Dominican Republic leading by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The flip to the pitcher is late, and so they end up with some speed on at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong, 1 for 2. Up the middle, Marte. Over to Perdomo. That's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's Harper now.
Bryce Harper.
And first offering is fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow.
Rudder takes off. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Rudder goes again. It's a pitch out. Pitch out, but no action. Crow Armstrong leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Rudder goes again. And he hits a ground ball right side. Oh, a great stop. Throws from his knees. And they get the out. Back here in Houston, here's Juan Soto. In the air to left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Waste no time there. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
Takes it in for the out. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana. He's already homered here in this one. Base knock right field. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Manny Machado to the dish for a pivotal at bat. There's a swing and a drive. Anthony ranging back. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Towards first, Harper. 1 and second. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the 7th. Will Smith to the plate.
What makes him special?
The new pitcher in the game, Camilo Doval. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
This one smoked on its way out of here. And they close the gap. It's 3-1. It's Aaron Judge now.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Judge rips that one, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside.
Base open at first now. And here's the intentional walk. They might be trying to set up the play with nobody out. Ready reliever out of the pen, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swings through that. Foul ball still 0-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Got him swinging for the strikeout, but no advance from the runners. Here's the left fielder, Roman Anthony. Out towards right center field. Base hit! Hung up in a rundown now. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Bryce Terang digs in now. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Comes up empty.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. So the tying run at second. To the right side, and that one handled in plenty of time to first. They limit the damage here. Bottom of the 7th, and here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Gets him to chase after that one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Tap back to the mound. Tosses to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Here comes the throw.
Well, it certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there.
Now this one gets through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with... And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Line drive. He makes the grab. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Back here in Houston, ready to begin the 8th. And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. Swings through that one out in front that time.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Outside low, ball 2. That one fouled off. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss at 100. No chance. Now at the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Gregory Soto. He's into the game with the bases empty. 0-1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has him, fires to first. And there's two gone following the strikeout. Here is Bryce Harper, 1 for 3.
Bryce Harper.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
2 down, nobody on. There's the strike, 95 of that one.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here in Houston, bottom of the 8th. Fernando Tatis Jr. getting ready to hit. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong settles underneath it. And there's one down. And now it's Juan Soto. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's a hit. Now he turns and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. That was exactly what you're looking for. Do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Driving it to the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great
swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. That one felt good, and they add to their lead. It's 5-1. Foul ball. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. And he can't come up with it. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Austin Wells will hit next. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And it gets down for a base hit. And out to a board.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. That is the inning.
You see, that's fate. Believe, that's all you need. Can't sleep, but I dream.
We go to the 9th. Stepping in, number 16.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
That one drilled left field. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, and he's out easily. Aaron Judge at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Takes it in for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez gets under it. And that is the ball game. 5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire